Your first adventure, understanding first trip. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our channel, the home of English language learning. Today, we're going to dive into the phrase, first trip, and understand its various nuances in English. Whether you're packing your bags or just curious about the language, you're in the right place to learn. So, let's embark on this linguistic journey together and discover what first trip truly means. When we break down the phrase, first trip, we're looking at two words. First is an adjective that indicates something that comes before all others in time or order. Trip is a noun that refers to a journey or excursion, typically for pleasure or business. Put them together, and first trip often means someone's initial journey or experience of traveling somewhere. Imagine you're talking to a friend who has never left their hometown. They might say, "I'm excited about my first trip to New York." This shows anticipation for their inaugural journey. Beyond the literal sense, first trip can also be used figuratively. It can symbolize a new experience or the beginning of a venture that is not necessarily related to travel. For instance, if someone is trying sushi for the first time, they might describe the experience as a first trip into Japanese cuisine. It's about venturing into the unknown or untried. Now, let's explore how first trip can change slightly depending on the context. In personal growth, my first trip to a self-help seminar was life-changing. In business, the company's first trip into the European market was a success. In education, her first trip to the library ignited a lifelong love of reading. In each example, first trip signifies an initial venture into a new realm, be it personal, professional, or educational. Sometimes, a first trip can have a cultural significance, marking an important rite of passage or experience. For example, a student's first trip abroad on a study program may represent not only their first time traveling, but also their coming of age or gaining independence. In English, we also have expressions that are related to the idea of a first trip. Phrases like, getting your feet wet, or taking the plunge, often accompany stories about first trips and signify the start of new experiences where you learn as you go. Thank you for joining me on this exploratory voyage into the phrase, first trip. I hope this video has been enlightening and has added a new expression to your English vocabulary arsenal. Remember, every first trip can be the start of many adventures, both literal and metaphorical. So, here's to many first trips in your future, each one a doorway to new experiences and learning. Safe travels in your language learning journey, and see you in the next video.